Midst of this tinderbox condition that we're seeing in Portland, a pair of events involving left-wing and right-wing protests is heightening tensions for city leaders. Today, the police chief outlined how the Bureau plans to keep things peaceful. Fox 12's John Hendricks spoke with the chief today, and he joins us live downtown with the story. John.
Well, Pete, Oregon State Police and Multnomah County Sheriff have said that they will not be helping out this weekend with crowd control when it comes to those protests. Portland Police telling us today that those agencies and several others will be playing a different role to help free up PPP resources. The Portland Police building in downtown Portland boarded up today after a night of violence in the Rose City. Today, Portland Police Chief Chuck Leavell addressing what happened.
This type of violence accomplishes nothing. These attacks on police officers, this destruction of property, does nothing to advance the goals of the community.
As they deal with nightly protests, they are also looking towards this weekend when several gatherings are planned, the groups with differing political ideologies.
It's okay for us to disagree about things, but at the end of the day, doing so peacefully, letting people exercise their rights safely is very important.
Multnomah County Sheriff Mike Reese and Oregon State Police have said that they would not be putting deputies or troopers on the streets of Portland for crowd control, citing the city's policy to not use certain crowd control devices like tear gas.
Those are agencies that are independent of the city of Portland, and they need to make the decisions they make.
But both agencies, according to Portland Police, will be on hand along with Milwaukee and Lake Oswego PD to help in other ways. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office telling us this afternoon that they will help with patrol support for East Precinct and mobile booking.
In our conversations with the sheriff and with the state police, we've just tried to work around those issues and see where we still can engage those partners in ways that will be helpful to the city.
Portland Police say their goal in all of this is to keep the peace this weekend. They don't want to see a repeat when these groups clashed on the streets of the Rose City last month, and ultimately, one man was shot and killed.
Violence and fighting and attempts to injure officers or destroy property are just not productive, and we're asking that people just take that to heart.
Now, Portland Police is asking those groups that will be in the Rose City this weekend to reach out to their liaison team to better coordinate how things will go and keep the peace this weekend. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.